Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami, and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to 3 recent comebacks, those being ITZY's Wannabe, VICTON's Howling, and DKB's Sorry Mama. Out of those 3, I am kind of a fan of ITZY. I can't yet say whether I'm a huge fan of theirs, but I like their music. I'd say quite a lot, but it's just I'm not to the level of a stan. For VICTON, I don't think I've ever really listened to them. I've heard of them before, but never have really gotten into them. So this is gonna be my first time reacting to a song of theirs, which is gonna be the same for DKB, but this is also actually the first time that I've ever heard of DKB. And I saw that other YouTubers, K-pop YouTubers reacted to them, so I decided to check them out too. So yeah, first off we're gonna react to ITZY's Wannabe, so let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, the instrumental is interesting. It had a bit of a sad feeling to it. Her voice sounds weird. Okay, so is this the chorus? Okay, yeah, I think I kind of like it. It definitely sticks to what they've done so far, which I actually quite like. Is that the Eugene with the blue hair? Someone saw Yeon from COC doing this and decided that they wanted to do it too, I guess. Honestly, in this group, I'm kind of split between Eugene and Yeji being my bias. I can't quite decide. I think it might be Eugene. Okay, honestly, I don't know what to say for this. I'm gonna talk more on the second reaction. Now I'm just kind of going to focus on the song and the music video. Okay, the chorus there I definitely like. I like the vibe of it, I like the lyrics of it, and the way it sounds in general. But the rest of the song is kind of hit or miss for me. I think it might be just because it's the first listen, cause ITZY's style of music is this kind of noise songs, as people love to call them. I'm just calling them down for simplicity's sake. And I am a huge fan of those, so it might get better after a few lessons because that's what those songs tend to do. So yeah, let's get into it one more time and see how I'm gonna feel about this one after it. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I love the feeling that gives off here. It gives off a weird feeling of sadness and kind of adds more depth to the song. I really like this opening part by Ryujin. She sounds kind of high-pitched, but I like it. Also, I think Yeji looks better when her hair is in pigtails. That's just my opinion though. And I don't mean this in a bad way, but excluding Ryujin, the other girls look a bit too similar to each other. I feel like she stands out more with her hair in pigtails. Yeah, I definitely like this chorus. And Ryujin's parts, definitely. She's killing it in this song. She's definitely gonna be my bias. The rest of the girls' parts are not necessarily bad, but are a bit hit or miss on me, in my opinion. I feel like their last song, which I'm blanking out on the name, which I have reacted to, by the way, I feel like it left more of an impact when I first listened to it. So I don't think this one is as good as that one. Neither the music video is as interesting to watch, or the song is just not as coherent and consistent in quality. Or at least consistent in how much I like it. I love the quirky vibe of the song though. Also, one thing I don't get. ITZY is younger than TWICE. So why are they doing sexier moves? Especially because I'm pretty sure, because I think some of the girls, I'm not sure, but correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't some of the girls under 18 or 18? Because I actually never have really gotten into reading about the members, so I don't know their ages. So I guess that part right before this was a dance break. It kind of feels out of place a little. Okay. I'm pretty sure this comes with an EP or a mini album, so I'm definitely going to be reacting to that. But I don't know when it's going to be, because I'm I think 2 albums behind. I'm not sure. I think I have to react to ITZY's album because a person asked me to, and because I've already planned to be doing that, so it's gonna take a while to get to this. But yeah, for this one, it's definitely not as good, in my opinion at least, as the last song. The chorus I definitely like. I love the vibe of it, I love the message of it and everything. I love the dancing during it. The choreography is really interesting, and as a whole I really love the chorus. That's definitely my favorite part of the song. after that it would be Ryujin's part, because honestly she killed it in this music video, visually, performance wise and everything. She killed it in my opinion. As I said, the rest of the girls for some reason felt really interchangeable in this one. I feel like in the other ones, maybe it's because they had more different hairstyles, because in the last one, ITZY, I think it was called, the song, Yeji had the pigtails, one of the girls had blonde hair. Ryujin, I don't remember what her hair color was, but she obviously stands out the most already. So it felt like all the rest of the girls stood out more and had more of a personality. In this one, except Ryujin, the other girl really felt interchangeable, which is why I think I like Yeji with pigtails, because she stands out more because of that. But yeah, overall the music video I don't really care about. There wasn't anything interesting or eye-catching that much. I wish more of the song was the way it was in the beginning, like that kind of eerie sad vibe it had in the opening, with the sound of the doting that one of the members was cranking. I feel like if more of the song was done with that, it would have been more interesting, but I don't know. Still, it is enjoyable as it is, but I think it might be my least favorite ITZY song overall, although I actually like the chorus quite a lot and would put it definitely above their debut song. So yeah, personally, I guess I'm gonna give it a 9.1 out of 10, because it is the style of K-pop music that I love the most, so I can't really put it further down, and it is enjoyable even on first listen, if a bit incoherent and incomplete. Objectively, honestly, I'll put it at the exact same spot, because with the style of music that they do, there have been a lot of people who don't like them, but also a lot of people like them, so I feel it would be fair to put it at the exact same spot, because I can see some people, even who like ITZY, kind of having the same opinion as me, while others really loving it, so it feels the most fair. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but it definitely could have been better. So yeah, let's get into the next song of this video, that being VICTON's Howling. And as I said, I don't know what to expect from this one, so let's just get into it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm liking the sound of it, but it feels a bit cliched. But still, it's just the beginning and only the first listen, so I'm gonna hold judgment for after it. Okay, I'm kind of liking the hook in this song. It's kind of catchy. Not super catchy, but catchy enough. Okay, I like that extended singing part that he did. Feel like the concept they're doing, this looks beautiful. Feel like the concept they're doing feels a bit generic and, as I said, cliched a little. Stylistically, I don't feel like it really stands out that much from the rest. But the song, I think, stands out just enough for me to like it. I do wish it stood out more, but I'm still fine with it the way it is. Visually, there are some cool sets, especially this one. This part in which the guy kind of sings that is my favorite part, definitely. Okay, that actually wasn't that bad. It wasn't as disappointing as I expected after listening to it for like 20 seconds. So yeah, I guess let's get into it one more time in 3, 2, 1. As far as I know, VICTON are a group from a small company and kind of a no-go group, I guess. Even though I've known of VICTON's existence for a long time, never really got into them. Because also back then I wasn't really into new groups as much as I am nowadays. But yeah, ultimately I feel like this song is kind of an average Kpop song, but there's just enough individuality and unique things to it to make it interesting. Because like I said, the style and is kind of cliched, but it is interesting and unique enough. Especially the chorus. So I definitely like it. I feel like they're trying a bit too hard with their dancing. On average, I definitely like this style of dancing, where they over-exaggerate their movements. I really love that style of dancing, but I I feel like they're doing it a tad bit too hard. Still, it's a minor complaint. Okay, so this one was not as bad as I kind of thought it was going to be. It is actually pretty much exactly what you would think it's going to be. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing really bad. It's kind of middle of the road with just enough things going for it that make it worth listening to. I already said what I feel about the certain parts of the song, so I'm just gonna get into the rating. Personally, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Because I already explained, it's average but good enough. Like, there's certain things that make it a bit interesting, but it could have been so much more. I personally would have preferred it if it stood out more, but I guess sometimes also when it stands out too much, then I don't end up loving it as much, because there are groups like Only One Off which do very unusual K-pop songs, and I'm not really a huge fan of them, so maybe that's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. But hey, I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it. I wish it was more unique, but hey, it's still fine for what it is. But if I'm gonna be listening to this song, it's gonna be specifically for the chorus, because that's definitely the best part of the song. Objectively, again, it feels like it's pretty much in the same vein of like 8.5, but I guess I can give it a bit more at a 9 out of 10, because I feel like this one would appeal to a specific type of people, like people who like EXO. I feel like would love this song, because for some reason it reminded me a bit of them. I don't know why. It just feels like that kind of song. But yeah, it's good enough, I'd say. Sometimes it's better to listen to a song that is familiar rather than going for a complete unique song. So yeah, I enjoyed it. And if you guys want me to react to more songs of theirs, maybe some that are more different, maybe some that are better, you think they are better, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna check them out. Though, as I mentioned in every single of my videos, I don't know when I'm gonna get to your specific request, so take that into consideration, I guess. But yeah, let's get into the last song of this video, that being DKB's Sorry Mama. And I have no idea, any information about DKB. I have no idea who they are. I only know they are from Brave Entertainment, I guess, because that's what it shows on the thumbnail. So yeah, let's get into the song and see whether I'm gonna like it or not. In 3, 2, 1. I like the visual, whatever this is supposed to be.
Yeah, so brave. I'm that beer. I will shoot something new in 2020. Just wait, let's get it, get it, get it. 미안해, 엄마. I'm sorry, mama. 미안해, 엄마.
How many members are there in this group?
I'm sorry, mama. I'll be alright, mama. We going 밤새 oh playboy들은 다 나와. Now 핸드폰 now 철부지라 해도 괜찮아. Because
this guy sounds a bit like Mark from NCT. Okay, I think I actually kind of like it. Whoa, what? That was a cool effect. Are there only 3 members? Damn, I like the instrumental here. Okay, I'm liking how maximalistic this song is. There's so much happening. I'll definitely have to react to this one a second time. They remind me to a recently debuted group called MC&D in terms of their approach to the songs. Like, this song is very rap heavy, which makes sense because it seems like all of them are rappers, which is also I think the case for MC&D, I'm not sure. But in a certain sense, I feel like they are doing it better and more coherently. Because MC&D, for some reason, their music feels more like it is just several different verses put together, while this feels more coherent in that regard. It doesn't feel like just random verses slapped together, but like a coherent song. So yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there are only 3 members. Oh, that's a cool visual. Honestly, this is better than I expected. I didn't really expect to like this. So let's get into it one more time in 3, 2, 1. Guess this is meant to be the building of Brave Entertainment, because it looks cool. Also, who is this random woman? I guess their mother? He really reminds me of Mark from NCT. Both in his style of rapping and his voice too, and his general movement. This one reminds me of Suga from BTS. And I mean this comparison in a good way. This shot with like the phone and his hands being in front of it is really cool. Probably my favorite shot in this music video. I love the instrumental here. I think the only thing that I don't like about this song is that it's not particularly catchy. There isn't really a catchy hook for it. I feel like if it had that, I would probably be super in love with it, because as it stands, I only like it quite a lot. Because the rapping is actually really good. I mean, I guess the Miyane Ama is pretty catchy, but it's not catchy enough. Like, the hook is more catchy than that phrase. I mean, the instrumental is catchier than that. Also, yeah, please tell me how many members there are in this group. Because to me it seems like there are 3, but it's kind of unclear. Also, who is this random vocalist? because her singing Sorry Mama is really catchy, like really catchy. Okay, honestly, out of these three songs, this one surprised me the most, because I'd say my expectations for this ranged from nothing to probably not really good, or probably good but not really for me. So I'm actually happy and surprised that I actually kind of like it. I'm still not in love with it, because as I said, the hook is a bit lacking in my opinion, but it's not bad. It's not bad, honestly. The rapping is pretty good and satisfying. It doesn't really have a standout moment that I can call really good, that really sticks with me, but I like it overall. And as I said, they remind me quite a lot of MC and D, but I'd say DKB's rap verses are a bit better connected together, if that makes sense, because one of my complaints for MCD's music is, even though I really like it because I'm a huge rap fan and they have predominantly rapping in their songs, is that it doesn't really feel like one song, just like a bunch of rap verses connected together, especially their most recent song ITZY, which was their debut, because they had a pre-debut song which I first checked out. And I said for them that if they had a bit more singing, it would have connected better. For this one, I don't think it really needs the singing to connect it together, but I also liked the female vocals at the end there. It sounded really good, so maybe this was meant to be a duet or something, I don't know. But I feel like if that ending hook was for the whole song, like every part, in every time there was the chorus, that was the hook, I would probably love this song a bit more. So yeah, as it stands, I'm personally gonna give this one an 8.8 out of 10, because I like it quite a lot. Still not in love with it, but it is pretty good. Objectively, I'm going to give it a full-on 9 out of 10, because the cinematography in this one is great. There are several cool shots in it that I really like the one with the phone screen where it switches from the normal camera to the phone and again, and then there's a one shot that he's coming out of the phone. That's really cool. There was one shot with things flying above them, that was also really cool. But yeah, it is really good, and I feel most people would also agree with me on that. The song, as I said, the rapping is pretty good. Overall, it is a pretty good song. There's some things that could have been better, I guess, but still, it is fine the way it is. And yeah, if you guys have any requests for songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna add them to my list, though I don't promise when I'm gonna get to your specific request, because I have a lot of requests, and especially when there are a lot of comebacks, and with me now wanting to check out EPs and mini albums and everything, it's taking me even more time to check out all the songs and get to the request under my videos. So it probably will take a while until I get to your specific request, but I'll eventually get to it, so you shouldn't worry about that, but I guess take it into consideration. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Also check out the description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And also, in addition to being a writer, I frequently review my favorite TV shows, movies, video games, cartoons, anime, like anything like that you can think of. And also, sometimes we'll be posting some K-pop blog posts on my blog, which you can check out on the description, which all these reviews are where they are gonna be going. And if you end up enjoying all those reviews and blog posts in general, you end up enjoying my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge your support and help keep the channel going and help support me so I can do all these things. And additionally, you'll be supporting me because if you've been with my channel for a long time, you probably noticed that I am trans, although nowadays I'm not sure whether I'm specifically male to female or more non-binary. So yeah, but I'm pretty convinced that I want to transition, so I do need monetary support because of that. But I don't want to guilt trip people into helping me, so if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine, though any help is appreciated. So I hope you can at least like this video, subscribe to the channel, or maybe even share this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!